Okay, so FIFA has just rolled out a new rule that's set to completely change how the sidelines look in women's football. We're going to break down what this new mandate is, why so many people are calling it a game changer, and what it really means for the future of coaching. But to really get why this is such a huge deal, let's start with a quick question for you. Think about the 2023 World Cup, the absolute biggest stage in women's soccer. Out of all 32 teams, how many do you think actually had a woman as the head coach? Just take a guess. The answer? Only 12. That means 20 teams, the majority, were led by men. And that one stat right there really shines a light on a disparity that's been a massive talking point in the sport for years now. And that disparity is exactly what FIFA is now targeting head on with this brand new mandatory rule. So here's the bottom line. From now on, every single women's team, doesn't matter if it's youth, senior, or club level, if they're playing in a FIFA tournament, they must have at least one female coach on their bench. This isn't a suggestion anymore, it's a requirement. So why now? What was the tipping point that made this happen? Well, let's dig into the data and hear from some of the voices inside the game who were really pushing for this change. And if you thought those first numbers were telling, get this. By the time the World Cup got to the quarterfinals, there was only one female head coach left in the entire tournament. Just one. England's Sarina Wiegman was literally the last woman standing. And look, this isn't just something fans have been noticing, it's a problem that's recognized at the very, very top. FIFA's chief football officer, Jill Ellis, who, by the way, is a two-time World Cup winning coach herself, she put it bluntly, there are simply not enough women in coaching today. She said they had to accelerate change, and while this rule is a direct response. And you hear that exact same thing from other top coaches. Emma Hayes, who's now leading the U.S. women's national team, has been saying this for years, calling the shortage of female coaches a massive issue and really pushing for more creative ways to fix it. Okay, so FIFA listened. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of how this new rule is actually going to work and what teams need to do. It basically comes down to three parts. First, every team needs at least one female coach, and it has to be either the head coach or an official assistant. Second, in total, there have to be at least 2 female staff members on the bench. And third, this applies across the board, from the U17 World Cup all the way up to the big one. And this isn't some far-off plan. The rollout is happening right now. It's kicking in this year at the Youth World Cups. The big picture goal here is to see a really significant visible difference by the time the next Women's World Cup kicks off in 2027. So, as you can see, this isn't just about getting more numbers on a bench. This is really about trying to reshape the entire future of coaching in the women's game. The goal that FIFA's laid out here is pretty clear. They want to create better pathways for women who want to become coaches, open up more real-world job opportunities, and, this is a big one, increase their visibility. I mean, young players need to see women in those top coaching jobs to actually believe they can get there themselves, right? And, maybe Sarina Wiegman, the one coach left standing in those 2023 quarterfinals, put it best. This isn't about excluding anyone. As she said, males are welcome too. The whole point is just to get a better balance, one that can inspire that next generation of women to want to coach. So all of this leaves us with the big question, doesn't it? A rule can force a change in the numbers, for sure, but can it actually change a culture? Is this new mandate really going to be the spark that unleashes a whole new generation of world-class female coaches? I guess only time will tell.